Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy. I'm back with another video. I am on day 26? I think I'm on day 26, guys. I don't know. But all I know is next week I'm gonna hit the 30 mark, which is awesome. Um so I'm holding off on like my I don't know. We'll get into that when we get into that, but for right now, guys, I just want to know how y'all doing. This is the farthest I got in this series that I'm doing on YouTube. Um, so but off camera I went longer. So, but just for you guys, this is, I feel like this is a moment of celebration um for me just on YouTube, but for you guys, let me know how you guys are doing. Shout out to you guys for walking on this journey, because this is tough. This is, not a lot of people are willing to do this. There's a difference, right? So, so being willing, being aligned with God's will is not for everyone. You know what I mean? Some people do it that don't even know, like, this is part of his, like, his will for us, but that's a whole nother topic, guys. I just want to know, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys are going through it, I want to give you guys advice on this video right now. So, um, when I first started this journey, before I even started this YouTube channel, it's like, I try to like understand something, whether it be for my benefit or not, because not all information is helpful to know, you know? So this is just one of those things where it's like, before I was able to like really get a grasp of the concept um of understanding why certain ideology is bad, why it's it just didn't click to me. So I felt like that's one of the reasons why I used to relapse as frequent, right? So knowing me, I'll try to figure it out in hopes of maybe that's the missing piece I need to stop relapsing. Um, that's not the case, guys. You could receive all information you need to know about anything, but if you are not willing, the key word is willing. If you're not willing to just drop it, you're not gonna be able to do it. You can know all the benefits, you can know all the pros and cons, you can know whatever, but you have to be willing, right? The spirit is willing. You also have to be intentional, but that comes along in the journey. Being intentional, it'll start to actually be refined, right, as your resolve. So it helps you kind of accelerate in whatever goal you're trying to pursue, or just being grounded in who you are. Even in your actions, it just speaks before you do. So guys, what I'm saying is, back then I didn't understand like why. Well, look, I don't want to get into that subject. All I know is all the information you need is already within you. That's all I'm gonna say, right? So then I want to talk about some an experience I've had to learn, right? Like in the past, when I used to like relapse frequently, I was trying to figure out like I was trying to figure out like how, like psychologically. And I figured out there is no way psychologically because we are made this way, right? Down to our nervous system where it just, you know what I mean? Even in our chemical imbalances within our body, our hormones, like it's we're designed to have I'm what I'm saying is a man's weakness is women, like for real. Like even kings and their kingdoms were destroyed uh by women. Now I'm not saying like women are bad or evil. I'm just saying like, you know what I'm saying? Don't come at me. I'm just saying like they're our kryptonite basically. Um so now I'm starting to like see and reflect back. I'm like, okay, so it took me a minute to get here, but the reason why I was relapsing was because I was trying to figure out how to like combat or battle or be like all that against temptation, against lust. But instead of just fleeing, because it's like I didn't understand like why should we flee? Like, you know what I mean? Like there has to be a way, but there is no way. That's why it tells us to flee, right? Like it's just how we're wired. So we have to flee. Um so yeah, I learned that through experience. I would have rather learned it from wisdom, tell you that, but I just really didn't understand, and my mindset was wrong. My worldview, I didn't have a firm, um, grounded belief in it, and I wasn't even able to really identify or like. But now it's just like everything is just. I feel like I'm coming back to myself, my roots. So I don't know. It's just one of those things you go through. It's a process, and you know what I mean. I'm being someone. I'm literally jumping timelines right now because it would have been so normal for me to be relapsing, and now I'm like in this middle space where I'm not who I am supposed to be yet, or something like that. But I'm not who I was before. So I'm in this little middle space right now. So bear with me, guys, when I'm trying to. It's just crazy because it's like. Also, I want to share being intentional with you guys. That's gonna help you guys how to like deal with the urges, so you guys can have the right frame of perspective when it comes to it. Like valuing your creative energy, your essence within you, right? That God-given seed, like it, once you know the value of that, then you'll start to know the value of yourself too. Like it goes hand in hand because it's sacred energy. And being intentional in this walk will is like is like your sword. You know what I mean? Like it helps you cut through the temptation, the urges. It helps because it's like mentally, like I'm preserving my energy for that person. I'm not just gonna leak it or relapse. You know what I mean? Like it's you're being intentional with your energy flow. Simply, that's it. And the world will adjust to it, which is the crazy part. Because everything that happens within gets reflected in our external world. So when the world sees you're retaining and you're being intentional and like why you're doing it on a whole different level, because right now there's a higher level to this because I've been there before, but right now I'm here. But really, guys, it being intentional before I even got the concept down helped me go for like a month without relapsing. Just that intentional part. But now I have so much more I can work with, you know, like knowing that we must flee from temptation, right? And I gave you guys the reason why, because, you know, a man's weakness is woman. It's biblical, guys. It's biblical. Um, so yeah, guys, I've just don't, cause like on average, any woman can get the job done for a guy. So it's like that's how I think. So I'm like I'm not even gonna do it. Like I don't care. Like I have to go. Before I would entertain it. Before I would make excuses and be like, all right, like like some stupid like this is why I don't know. I, Gooning is not the answer. But so yeah, that's not a thing, guys. So right now, I'm just happy that I got the message out. I prayed over this video, so I hope it helps somebody. I hope it helps somebody or two, about these two things that I just, you know, mentioned to help you on this journey when you get those flat lines, when you get those urges. Is one, having the wisdom to know how you're biologically wired and knowing that generally a man's weakness is a woman, right? So therefore you have to not put yourself there. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. I'm not talking about just even physically, mentally, where your eyes are at, your attention, because attention is your currency, guys. Um, and the second part is just being intentional. Just having that mindset of just knowing I am I am preserving my life force, my creative energy for one specific person, period. And if you're not that person, then you're not getting this energy. You're not gonna, yeah. That's literally the intention. And the and watch how your life transforms. So yeah, there's a lot going on behind the scenes, so I wasn't able to flow as I'd like on this video because there's a bunch of information I get hit with while I'm doing this video. Some new information is like, do I even want to bring this up? Because yeah, I don't know, guys. But yeah, this is it, guys. Let me know how you guys are doing. You know what I'm saying? I should be more expressive right now, but it's not because I know I could do better. But you know what I'm saying. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, I hope this video helps, and I will drop a video on my when we hit 30 days, guys. So shout out to y'all. Much love. Out.